Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back yet again to WWE 2K20 Universe Mode. It is your man, Jordan Plays Games, the ace of New Japan Pro Gaming, the one and only true ace of worldwide gaming everywhere, ladies and gentlemen. We are back live here in Atlanta, Georgia for NWA Power. Shout out to Doak N Band for providing the official NWA theme song, Into the Fire. And ladies and gentlemen, tonight is history set in the making, because tonight we crown a new NWA national champion. Both JTG and Chris Adonis have come so far in that tournament. Tonight it all comes to a head. Also, a second championship match we are scheduled to see here tonight. After being glad-handingly given the tag titles, FTR will be forced to defend the titles here tonight, or they will be stripped of them. Who are they defending them against? None other than former NXT Tag Team Champions and Ring of Honor Tag Champs, 2-0, Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly, Red Dragon. And also she faces Thunder Rosa at AEW Double or Nothing for the NWA Women's Championship. But tonight, Kamile looks to go straight into action as she looks to continue her dominance against former NWA Women's Champion Allison Kay. We also have a lot more action here tonight on NWA Power. We are also set to see the NWA World Champion Nick Aldis in action here tonight in a tag team match as he teams up with one member of Strictly Business to take on AJ Styles and a tag team partner of his choosing. Who has AJ chosen? I am not sure. I do not know. But all I can tell you is that it's going to be a good opponent, in my opinion. I mean, this is AJ Styles we're talking about here. But now, ladies and gentlemen, before we get into our big matches and what you guys may want to really see, we got to start off NWA Power with a great match. We got to kick it off with a bang here in Atlanta. So, the women's division will be in action as tonight Toni Storm, who got a win last week over Zoey Stark, takes on Saray, the Sun Goddess. Saray, who also picked up a win over in-ring wrestling veteran ODB last week on NWA Power, looks to continue her reign as one of the top contenders here in the NWA. Back here live ringside in Atlanta, Georgia, and ladies and gentlemen, it is Toni time!
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Gold Coast, Australia, Toni Storm!
Toni Storm, who made her debut in the NWA National Wrestling Alliance 3 short weeks ago, did not get off to a pretty good start as she took a loss to Zoey Stark, but last week got her momentum back. She's still here and willing to put up a fight. Last week she defeated Zoey Stark in a rematch of her debut, and Toni Storm looks to bring the fire. But the question is, will she bring it in Season 2 of NWA Power? Because, ladies and gentlemen, remember, after AEW's first ever pay-per-view, Double or Nothing, that is when the AEW Dynamite, the NWA Power, and MLW Fusion series will be put on pause, as I will be posting videos of what I like to call the evolution of NXT. You'll see some of your past favorite matches. You'll see superstars from today all the way back in the past. You'll see how they came up and how I would have booked NXT if I were in charge. It's going to be a series you do not want to miss. The majority of the videos may be edited, but however, most of them will be live streamed. So don't worry, you won't miss a second of great action. But back here to NWA Power, the Sun Goddess Saray making her way to the ring. Last week picked up a big win over wrestling veteran and icon ODB One Dirty Briscoe. And Saray proved to be one of the most resilient athletes that we have here in the women's division and in the NWA itself. And I gotta say, I really love the diversity that the NWA welcomes here in their company. We have Japanese superstars making their way all the way from the Middle East. We have superstars from like Australia, Europe, and even here in America coming all together because they believe the NWA is the best company for them. And now Saray already off to a hot start, but Toni Storm able to put her fire out. And ladies and gentlemen, last episode of Universe Mode, we came back from what was a controversial MLW pay-per-view, the Battle Riot, where Alexander Hammerstone was given the right to challenge Jacob Fatu for the MLW World title after winning the Battle Riot. On the next episode of MLW Fusion, which will be the final episode of Season 1, he will receive the silver case, where he will get, which he can cash in at any time on the MLW World Champion, and you have to have a feeling that sometime will be soon for Alexander Hammerstone. But back to this matchup, I will elaborate more on MLW Fusion later in the episode. But as of right now, Toni Storm starting to get in control of Sarray. And both women, I'd honestly say, are pretty evenly matched. They both have same height, same stature, same body shape, kind of. And look at this, Sarray, amazing Hurricane Rana, takes Toni Storm off her feet. Hook of the leg, shoulders down, only a 1. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys are liking the NWA series along with AEW Dynamite and MLW Fusion, then please hit the like button. It shows a lot that you care. It pops up more on the YouTube For You page. And while you're at it, might as well go ahead and just hit that little subscribe button for me. Put on post notifications so you always know when another great live stream or video gets posted and more great action from WWE 2K20 is on. With that said, ladies and gentlemen, back to this matchup. Toni Storm seems to lost her momentum. SRA with a full head of steam. Oh, Toni Storm able to stop it. And another snap suplex. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, after AEW's Double or Nothing, the series of all 3 of these great shows are coming to a pause. They will not end. That's not ending. But we're going to be taking a pause, as many of you have posted great cause and superstars for NXT, and you wanted me to check them out and do a video on them. So I decided, hell, why not push the envelope a little bit? So, as you all know, I will be doing the evolution of NXT, how I would have booked NXT from the beginning stages of crowning our first NXT champion to now to where the NXT is at today. But back to this matchup, Toni Storm catches Sarray and drops her off her knee. Very impressive. Toni Storm, who's bringing quite the fight to the Sun God. And Toni Storm, reverse to the outside, but able to catch herself. But Sarray with a drop kick to Toni Storm. And now Sarray begging Toni to get back up to her feet. Toni Storm could be in some major trouble here. Oh, what a senton. That would make Rey Mysterio proud. Now both women come back into the ring. And now Toni Storm could have been looking for that Storm Zero. Sarray caught her. And Toni reverses with one of her own. And now Toni Storm double underhook. And the double knees right into the midsection of Sarray. And look at that. That was smart. Such in-ring veteran work. Sarray rolls to the outside. This way she knows Toni Storm can't get the offense back. And now Toni Storm could be looking for Storm Zero to close out this match. But again, Sarray catches her. And look at this. Ooh! Sarray with that overheaded suplex drop Toni Storm right on her neck, but she's not done. Gonna look for another one, and she got her. And Sarray feeling the energy. One more for good measure. The final nail in the coffin. And the T-bone suplex. 3 in a row. Sarray victorious. What a battle by both women. Sarray victorious. I don't know where she got that feel of energy from, but it looks like it was enough. Now Toni Storm gonna give Sarray the ring, extend the hand, and right there, that's what the NWA is all about. It's not just about the 10 pounds of gold. It's not just about being the face of a company or a brand. It's about your fellow superstars. Take nothing away from either one of these two women. They both are great athletes, both worthy attributes. But tonight, Sarray was just the better woman, the better athlete. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we continue on with NWA Power here tonight. Remember, our main event still to come. JTG and Chris Adonis set to square off one-on-one here tonight to crown a new NWA National Champion. Both men have earned their opportunities. They fought for the last 4 weeks to get here, and now it's time. We crown a new national champion tonight. This will be the last episode of NWA Power, so be sure, let's try to get this up to 10 views and 10 likes. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, we're still on the road to 100 subscribers. Ladies and gentlemen, remember, once we hit 100 subscribers, I will buy a face cam, and you guys will be able to see my reaction to all the highlights and moments that happened here in Universe Mode. You guys will see it all laid on the table. But up next, we have some singles competition. As up next, Taylor White, after debuting against one member of Strictly Business, Tom Latimer, successfully picked up a win over him. Tonight faces the man of love, Mike Kanellis. And he brought his wife with him. How sweet.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, accompanied by Maria Kanellis. From Boston, Massachusetts, weighing in at 205 pounds, Mike Kanellis.
Mike Kanellis accompanying his wife to the ring, or should it be the other way around? Mike Kanellis, who has not been on the greatest winning streaks as of late in the last few months in NWA. This man suffered a loss to people like JTG, ODB, also lost to Chris Adonis at one point, but now he had a mediocre showing in the MLW Battle Riot, didn't even really have a chance. But I think tonight could be the change for all that, as he faces the young upstart Taylor Wright. Taylor Wright, who made his debut 2 weeks ago, defeating Thomas Latimer of Strictly Business, and now looks.
And his opponent.
Oh, come on. Who gave him that t-shirt?
Weighing in at 200.
He had that t-shirt customly made?
Taylor White.
If this one lives up to the hype, Byron, we're in for an amazing
What does that t-shirt say? Who am I? I'm right? Are you serious?
Competitors in all of WWE.
Yeah, that's exactly what it says. Who am I? I'm right. This dude is full of himself. I already don't like him. But I'll try to be unbiased right now. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Taylor Wright, former NXT champion, a former tag champion. This young man who honestly has a lot to offer in this business. Now look at that smile on him. I can't tell if that's a smile or a smirk. Cowboy boots are nice though. Like I said earlier, this man made his debut against member of Strictly Business and former NWA Tag Team Champion Thomas Latimer. Came out on the upper side on that with a win, and now looks to continue his success of Mike Kanellis. There is nothing more to fear than a man who has a lot to fight for. Mike Kanellis is not just fighting for his wife, he's fighting for his kids, he's fighting for his family name. I guess technically, even though it's his wife's name. And Taylor White, Northern Light suplex, amazing abdominal strength to go for the bridge there. And both men, I believe, if given the right angle, could go very far here in the NWA. And Taylor Wright, all thrown over the top, able to catch himself.
Back in the ring now.
And now Taylor Wright playing mind games, it looks like, with Mike Kanellis. Back into the ring, and Oh, a stiff right that Mike Kanellis didn't even see coming. And ladies and gentlemen, I really appreciate the fact that many of you are enjoying this series. I will keep up the good work. And remember, if you guys have any suggestions or any changes you want to influence to me for the channel, I am more than happy to hear them. And look at Maria Kanellis up on the apron. Ref, can you do something about that, please? Now, it looks like Mike Kanellis looking for a power bomb, but Taylor Wright able to reverse and down with the neck breaker. Now driving the knees into the ribs of Mike Kanellis. Now Taylor Wright ricocheting Mike Kanellis off the ropes, and a sit-out powerbomb. Did you hear the impact? Taylor Wright into a cover, only a 1, not even a 2. I'm looking at Maria Kanellis' face. I can't tell if she's impressed or disappointed. And oh, a nice elbow strike from Mike Kanellis. And here we go, the man of love starting to show his aggression. And now he didn't get it earlier in the match, but he got it now with the sit-out powerbomb. And now Taylor Wright trying to fight back as much as he can, but Mike Kanellis with a beautiful DDT into a cover, only a 1. And a nice reversal there from Taylor Wright, reverses the drop kick. Mike Kanellis reverses the big boot. And both men back and forth they go. Another DDT from Mike Kanellis. But look at Taylor Wright. Taylor Wright with a just kicked right back up, shrugged off everything Mike Kanellis had in store for him.
Look at this.
Brings Kanellis back up to his feet. What goes up must come down with a superplex. And now look at this, Maria Kanellis, Mike Kanellis' wife, getting in the face of Taylor Wright yet again. And Taylor Wright distracted momentarily, but not enough for him to take his concentration off this match. Mike Kanellis could be in trouble. Rolling the dice from Taylor Wright. Could it be enough? No, not yet.
Wow, what a display of heart and determination.
And now Taylor Wright to the top rope. Gonna probably go all or nothing in this match. And oh, missed the senton. Kanellis got the knees up just in the nick of time, and a stiff super kick. Right on the money. Into a cover, doesn't hook the legs, but and that may have been his bad factor. That may have been the mistake that Mike Kanellis made. He didn't hook the legs, and that cost him. And both of these men doing everything possible to put the other down. Oh, and a heavy right there. And Mike Kanellis assesses the control in this match. And a big boot from Mike. And now the man of the Kanellis family could be closing out this matchup if he plays his cards right. And look at Maria on there just watching. And Taylor gets back into the ring, but wait a minute. Oh! The rite of passage into a cover. And that was enough. Taylor Wright, I'm being told, he calls that the rite of the passage. And he uses it tonight to get a win over Mike Kanellis, just like he did over Tom Latimer. Right there, that rolling cutter, it could have been enough to put down Mike Kanellis, but barely able to roll that right shoulder up. And I think Mike Kanellis got a little too cocky after he hit that super kick on his bigger adversary. But I'm telling you, once that rite of passage got hit, it was all over for Kanellis.
And he picks up the win. There's nothing more pure than picking up a win.
Taylor Wright victorious yet again here in the NWA.
That's just the beginning, folks. Stay tuned for more.
And without a doubt, Taylor Wright definitely could be going places here in the National Wrestling Alliance. Could be going for a possible national title opportunity, or hell, even the NWA World title at one point in his career. You never know, anything can happen in this world, especially in universe mode. But ladies and gentlemen, speaking of championship opportunities, we have one of our 2 championship matches about to come up next. Our main event tonight, our second championship match. The NWA National Championship will be contended here tonight as JTG and Chris Adonis go at it in our main event to crown a new champion. JTG, who has defeated people like Mike Kanellis and Zack Sabre Jr., Chris Adonis, who's defeated Timothy Thatcher and Eddie Kingston to get here, and Drew Gulak. Can either one of these 2 men pull out an upset victory over the other? We're going to find out soon here tonight. But speaking of championships, we have our first match of our championship matches coming up as FTR defend their hand-given NWA Tag Team Championships on the line here tonight as they face off against a team of 2-0. Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish, Red Dragon. Red Dragon, who has been seen in the last 2 weeks as one of the top tag teams in the NWA right now, as they defeated not once but twice Mustache Mountain in tag team competition. O'Reilly and Fish, who have their own accolades as singles competitors, but I feel they work best as a unit, as a team. FTR, who have made the claim to be the top tag team on the wrestling planet and the best team in the world. Well, they have a chance to prove it. Prove me wrong, shut me up, and defend the NWA World Tag Titles. And I told them if they did not defend the tag titles tonight, they would be stripped of the NWA World Tag Team titles and they would be given to a more deserving team. Well, we'll see if FTR comes out here tonight to defend the tag titles. But speaking of Red Dragon, the #1 contenders, here they are. There's Kyle O'Reilly. There's Bobby Fish.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. It is for the Non-Stop Wrestling Alliance World Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers at a combined weight of 397 pounds, Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish.
It's a big time opportunity.
Bobby Fish and O'Reilly, you can call them infamous, you can call them hard hitters, you can call them the best. But tonight, they want to be known as the next NWA World Tag Team Champions. Over the last 2 weeks that we've seen these two, we have seen them defeat Mustache Mountain's Tyler Bate and Trent Seven on the independent scene and in NXT. You know what these 2 men are about. You know what they can bring to the table. And I can't wait to see them in action here tonight. And they're set to take the tag titles away from FTR. The question is, FTR here tonight? Are they here? Oh, yes, they are. Ladies and gentlemen, our current NWA Tag Team Champion.
At a combined weight of 446 pounds, they are the...
Remember, guys, the title's on the line here in this one.
Cash Wheeler on the left, Dax Harwood on the right, make up FTR.
Just be the night the title changes hands.
They are one of the top tag teams in the wrestling world, I will give them that, but I do not accept the fact that they were just hand-given the NWA Tag Team titles. I do not. I am all about fair opportunity and seeing my superstars work hard and proving themselves. These men have done absolutely nothing to deserve those tag titles. I am usually unbiased and I don't like taking sides, but my money's on Red Dragon here tonight. I hope they take the tag titles away from Dax Harwood and Cash Wheeler. And as you see, those prestigious and beautiful NWA Tag Team titles said to be contested Only a small handful of superstars have held those tag team titles. The first ever tag champions were PCO and Brody King of Villain Enterprises. Then they went on to be contested against the Wild Cards, Thomas Latimer and his old tag team partner, if my memory serves me correct, his name was Royce Isaacs. Then the tag titles went to the Rock and Roll Express. And from there, they ended up getting vacated as they were forced to retire. And I'm talking about the Rock and Roll Express, not the tag titles. But back to this matchup, Kyle O'Reilly going to start things off with one half of the tag champions, Cash Wheeler. A nice face buster there by Wheeler. Looking to end this early, but O'Reilly too resilient. Remember, all four of these men know what it's like to hold tag team and singles championship gold. And already out of the gates, both of these men looking like they have great chemistry with one another. And a stiff chop, and O'Reilly with one of his own. And look at this, all four of these guys. If this is what we're expected to see, then hell, I'm happy we made this match. But now O'Reilly tags in a Fish and a double team snap suplex into a cover for the NWA Tag Team titles. 2-0. And now Fish going to turn his attention to the arm of Cash Wheeler, which is incredibly smart, but I would also target the legs if I were Fish. And ladies, oh, right, see, right there. That's what I like about Bobby Fish. He doesn't just stay focused on one body part. He lets the pain sear all through the body. And you may have been a little too overconfident. A nice suplex there from Bobby Fish. Makes a tag yet again to Kyle O'Reilly. And O'Reilly dragging Wheeler back to Red Dragon's corner. And now look at this, O'Reilly, much like how we focused on the legs of Tyler Bate last week, focusing on Wheeler's legs. Incredibly smart by O'Reilly. Look at this, pulling back on the knee. The knee and the spine are not supposed to bend that way. And now O'Reilly with the double palm strikes takes down Cash Wheeler. And now into an armbar. And this could be it. Unless Dax Harwood could break it up, and he does. And now O'Reilly with a full head of steam takes out Wheeler. I only think he noticed Dax Harwood made the tag. And now he does. And a sleeper hold applied. This could spell bad news for Red Dragon. And Harwood, it looks like he's got that chokehold locked in pretty deep. But O'Reilly able to fight out of it.
And good thing, that could have been disastrous. What a shot that spot for him to be in here, guys.
And now O'Reilly backing up. And oh man, takes himself out along with Harwood. And O'Reilly gonna tag in the fresher Bobby Fish. And Fish and O'Reilly, who are quite the tag team, they have quite as much chemistry as Harwood and Wheeler have. And now look at this. That is smart. Fish targeting the legs of Harwood. And you can see that knee brace all over the left knee. Oh no, wait, that's the right knee of Dax Harwood. And a suplex from Bobby Fish takes down one half of the tag champs. Into another cover by the challenger, but still a shoulder up by Harwood, and the match continues. And now Bobby Fish dragging Harwood away from his tag team partner, which is incredibly smart. And honestly, I really think Red Dragon could have this if they play their cards right. And Bobby Fish targeting the knee yet again. I would have targeted the braced knee, but oh! Harwood, who uses the brace to his advantage, connected right on the face of Bobby Fish. And now this is where FTR starts to get dangerous. Look at this. Harwood with those strikes right to the face.
Gets the tag.
And now Wheeler comes back into this matchup. And Fish just trying to drag himself back up to his feet, trying to will. And now this is where FTR start to get good. They notice something, they take advantage, and beautiful enziguri. If I were Fish, I'd probably make the tag to Kyle O'Reilly right now. Remember, this match is for the NWA Tag Team Championships. And look at that, Bobby Fish targeting the legs of Harwood yet again, and also the ribs. This is smart by Bobby Fish. And now I think he's about to target the leg of Cash Wheeler yet again. Yes, he is. Look at the torque across the whole knee. Ooh, that was a devastating heel hook. And now Fish with the upper hand. With a fish hook, leg lariat. And now makes a tag to Kyle O'Reilly. I wonder what O'Reilly's got in mind. Oh, it looks like he's going to go top rope. What does O'Reilly have in mind? A double foot stomp to the ribs of Cash Wheeler. Hooks the leg. Do we have new NWA Tag Team Champions? No, we don't. And now Fish taking out Harwood as O'Reilly goes back to work on Wheeler. And this is where FTR are going to struggle. O'Reilly kick to the midsection. And Brainbuster! Is this enough to crown new tag team champions? No, Harwood is there yet again. Harwood has saved FTR's asses twice already. And remember, this match is for the NWA Tag Team Championships. Neither man wants to lose this. But look at Wheeler. Whoa, nice reversal. I applaud you for that, brother. And now Harwood, what is he? I said Harwood. What does Wheeler have in mind? Ooh, stiff strike to the face. And look at this, shoving his boot right in the face of Kyle O'Reilly. And again, O'Reilly back in FTR's corner. Wheeler with a tag to Harwood. Oh no, now they're going to return the favor to Kyle O'Reilly. They're going to target O'Reilly's knee and right at the kneecap. Into a cover on O'Reilly. Count of two, no.
This early, no chance.
And now look at that. I think Wheeler was thinking for a clothesline, but O'Reilly able to cut him off. Oh, and pick the knee of O'Reilly. That is devastating. Into a cover on O'Reilly. Two. No, O'Reilly able to kick out. Harwood just clipped the knee of O'Reilly. And forearm from O'Reilly. And Harwood gonna repay him with a power bomb. And if I were O'Reilly, I would probably make a tag to Bobby Fish right about now. And a rolling fireman's carry. Come on, O'Reilly. And look at that. You saw Harwood again try to go for the leg of O'Reilly. And now O'Reilly. Probably going to look for that heel hook that he used to tap out Tyler Bate. But again, O'Reilly can't quite make it just yet. You saw Fish there looking for the tag, but now look at this. Oh, an inverted figure four. But you saw right there Bobby Fish able to break it up. And Fish breaks it up again. And remember, Fish has got to get out of the ring or else Red Dragon's disqualified. And now O'Reilly, another quick reversal. And now O'Reilly kick to the midsection. Out of nowhere, Brainbuster! Covers the arms. Is this enough? No! Harwood with another shoulder up just in the nick of damn time. And again, O'Reilly targeting the knees. O'Reilly, what else more can he possibly do? And oh, Harwood catches the knee of O'Reilly. And O'Reilly's got to do something here. Oh, wait a minute. He does. He catches the leg and a heel hook. This is what tapped out Tyler Bate. This is what tapped out Tyler Bate. Could it tap out Dax Harwood? Do we have new NWA Tag Team Champions? No! Cash Wheeler is there to break it up. We were so close to crowning new tag team champs. One of these two teams have got to give, but the question is, who will? And O'Reilly, look at this. Oh, that was devastating. And Harwood able to make a tag to Wheeler just in the nick of time. And now Harwood, who's still taken out as Wheeler, takes a boot from O'Reilly. And now O'Reilly, if I were him and Bobby Fish, I'd look for the finishing blow to end this matchup. And it looks like O'Reilly signaling Bobby Fish for it. This is what they used 2 weeks ago to defeat Mustache Mountain. Here we go. The chase of the dragon. The chase of the dragon. Do we have new tag team champions? 2, 3, we do. Harwood couldn't break it up in time.
Team's always entertained, but the entertainment on that one was off the charts.
The roundhouse to the back of the head, followed by the brainbuster, and 3 seconds later, Fish and O'Reilly are the new NWA World Tag Team Champions. What a battle by both teams, but at the end of the day, Fish and O'Reilly add the NWA Tag titles to their resume.
Nicely done. He picks up the win. This win is exactly why so
if you thought O'Reilly and Fish lost the beat, if you thought they would have been counted out, if you thought otherwise, you are dead wrong. Take a good picture. Take a look. We have new NWA World Tag Team Champions in Red Dragon. And a round of applause to both Fish and O'Reilly. They honestly deserve it. Two men who we can be proud to say are our NWA Tag Team Champions in the face of the NWA Tag Division. And ladies and gentlemen, tonight has been a great night here on NWA Power. We still got a great main event to come. Our second championship match, the NWA National Championship on the line. Both JTG, Jay the God, and Chris Adonis won their respective tournament matches. And now, in the main event, after waiting 4 long weeks, almost a month of waiting, they get a shot to duke it out for the NWA National Championship. You think of superstars who have held that championship. You think of people like Colt Boom Boom Cabana, the Cowboy James Storm, or Willie Mack. Men who have gone on to greater things and have made a lasting impact on the wrestling world. And with that said, I can't wait to see which one of them gets to add their names to that list. Hopefully, I can count on my New York brother to bring home the gold to old NYC and Brooklyn, but I can't count out Chris Adonis. He is a formidable opponent, a strong athlete, and he has a lot in the tank. But before we get there, we have 2 more matches before our main event. Up next, before she challenges for the NWA Women's Championship, the Brickhouse Kamile is set to be in action as she takes on this woman, the former NWA Women's Champion, Allison Kay.
The following contest is scheduled for making her way to the ring from Detroit, Michigan, Alice N.K.
Allison Kay, who's trained in mixed martial arts, former NWA Women's Champion, a former Knockouts Champion back in Impact Wrestling, has battled people like Gail Kim, ODB, Awesome Kong, former NWA Women's Champion, or should I say current Women's Champion, Thunder Rosa. But I don't think Allison Kay's ever faced off against a woman like that woman right there. Kamile, the former insurance policy for Nick Aldis, the current NWA World Champion, now sets her sights on this Sunday when she faces Thunder Rosa for the NWA Women's Championship at Double or Nothing pay-per-view. And be tuned for AEW Double or Nothing, as that will be the conclusion of the first season of both NWA Power, AEW Dynamite, and MLW Fusion. We are scheduled to see a lot of Double or Nothing, but also a lot here tonight. And now Kamile already overpowering Allison Kay with a huge pump handle slam.
Pretty sure I can watch these women compete each and every week.
And now Kamile tied up by Allison Kay, or maybe not. And a stiff shot right to the chest.
In full control.
And now Allison Kay trying to get back in control.
Working for control.
And Kamile again has the upper hand. Allison Kay ricochets her off the ropes, but Kamile so smart.
Oh, and she turns it around.
Caught herself on the ropes. That way she could be prone to anything. And look at that. Amazing agility and power by Kamile. This woman could be the next NWA Women's Champion. Thunder Rosa, you are going to have your hands full this Sunday. And look again, the power of Kamile. This is why Nick Aldis made her the insurance policy. Oh! Did you hear that enziguri? And this is very smart by Kamile. She's targeting the spine, the back, and the ribs of Allison Kay. Once Kamile hits that spear, it's all academic from there. And oh, come on. You didn't have to do the litter box on her. And Atlanta is letting Kamile know how much they feel about her. And oh, reversal from Allison Kay. That was impressive. And now Allison Kay ricocheted off the ropes. Oh, and a stiff neck breaker. And Kamile dumps her to the outside. What dominance by Kamile. And Kamile, who has been absolutely relentless throughout this match. I know we were expected to see a lot from her, but I didn't expect this. And now Kamile, oh! Come on, to a woman that hurts, but to a man that hurts just as bad, if not worse. And now look at the strength of Kamile, Jesus Christ. And now Kamile brings Allison Kay back into the ring. Kamile like a shark in the water who smells blood. And now Kamile sizing up Allison Kay, looking for that spear that she used to defeat Thunder Rosa. Oh! Allison Kay, what agility. Able to get out of it. And now Allison Kay takes the control away from Kamile. And what agility Allison Kay just displayed by jumping over Kamile while she was looking for that spear. And now Allison Kay catches Kamile around the throat. And whoa, look at Kamile! She just popped right back up like she was a daisy. And Kamile, who will not be denied here tonight. And now look at this, Kamile. What does she have in store for Allysin Kay? Hangs her up to dry. Kamile, who has been absolutely dominant. This is why she said she would win the NWA Women's Championship on her first attempt. And a clothesline on Allysin Kay. Hooks the leg. First cover in this match. Only a 2. Almost a 3. That was so close. You saw how close Allysin Kay was to being defeated by the Brick House Kamile. 3 stiff chops. That would make Ric Flair proud. Kamile not even going to let Allysin Kay get a minute. And again, the power of Kamile. Allysin Kay could be seriously hurt after this. And now Kamile saying it's time to end it. I'm telling you, if she hits that spear, it's all over. And it looks like she's looking for it. She's set up in the corner. And she got it. Center of the ring. Can't reach the ropes. And can't kick out. The same exact spear that she used to defeat Thunder Rosa in the main event 2 weeks ago. And I have a feeling if Kamile hits that spear on Thunder Rosa, we're going to have a new NWA Women's Champion. And right there, look at the impact on that spear. Three seconds later, Kamile displays her dominance. She's the alpha female. Oh, wait a minute. Kamile ain't finished. She's not finished. She really is not finished with Allysin Kay. I think this is a clear-cut message to Thunder Rosa. Look at the power of Kamile with a huge power bomb. And look at the strength yet again. Another huge gorilla press. And now Kamile to put the X factor. This time with a full head of steam. Oh! A second huge spear tore Allysin Kay in 2. If that doesn't make Kamile's intentions clear for Thunder Rosa, I don't know what will. She is now much more than an insurance policy. She is more than just China 2.0. This woman is a brick house. She is dominance personified. And she's coming for you, Thunder Rosa. She's coming for the NWA Women's Championship. But up next, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have our semi-main event. After this, we will see the NWA National Title match between JTG and Chris Adonis. Chris Adonis, who will be representing Strictly Business, and JTG, who will be going at this all by himself, representing not just the NWA, but New York entirely. Speaking of Strictly Business, we're about to see some Strictly Business be conducted here tonight, as the current NWA World Champion, the National Treasure, Nick Aldis, teams up with one member of Strictly Business, that being Cesaro, to take on the phenomenal AJ Styles and a tag team partner of his choosing. Who has AJ chosen? I still do not know. He would not tell me. All he knows is that he made a call to a very close old friend of his, and that guy owed him a favor. That's all I got from AJ Styles. I do not know who this guy is, but if AJ trusts him, if AJ believes he got his back, then I'm not going to fight it. And this is all going to collide sooner rather than later. Hopefully we can see AJ and Nick Aldis go at it for the NWA World Championship somewhere down the line. And ladies and gentlemen, we're about to get into our semi-main event. Remember, if you guys like this live stream so far, let's give it a like spike. Try to reach 100 likes in this video. And remember to subscribe for more great content. Subscribe and be ready soon on the 1st of September. or should I, actually, let's make it the 2nd of September, where we're going to see AEW's Double or Nothing. But now, ladies and gentlemen, we return back to Atlanta, Georgia at ringside, where we are about to see strictly business.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 474 pounds. Here we go, and it sounds to me like
on the left, the Swiss Cyborg Cesaro. On the right, the wild card himself, Thomas Latimer. And the center right there, the current NWA World Champion, the national treasure, Nick Aldis. Nick Aldis, who has been one of the most impressive NWA World Champions of the modern era. Successfully defended that championship against people like Mike Kanellis, Tim Storm, Trevor Murdoch, Eddie Kingston, and the list goes on and on from there. And Thomas Latimer, you see right there, lost to Taylor Wright 2 weeks ago, even despite the fact he's a former NWA Tag Team Champion. And Cesaro, who's also a former Tag Team Champion, a former U.S. Champion as well. All three of these men know what it's like to hold championships and hold the palm, having the palm of their hand, the power.
Could very well be looking to end this rivalry right here tonight.
And take a picture. That's something you see once in a lifetime. And it looks like Cesaro is going to be teaming up with the NWA World Champion. And here comes the man who has been down the throat of Nick Aldis and constantly and strictly business is business, pun intended, the phenomenal AJ Styles.
and their opponents first from Gainesville, Georgia, weighing in at 218 pounds, the phenomenal
AJ Styles. AJ Styles, one of the most decorated athletes in the world of pro wrestling today. He made his debut in pro wrestling in TNA Impact Wrestling, became a two-time NWA World Champion, went to Japan, a former IWGP World Heavyweight Champion, member and leader of Bullet Club, came to America, won the TNA World title, competed in Ring of Honor, and is a former WWE World Heavyweight Champion. AJ Styles has seen it all, he's done it all, and he's been through it all. And now we're going to see if AJ Styles found a tag team partner, if he's going at this solo. Yeah, it says, I think he's going at the solo. Oh, wait a minute. I think this is AJ Styles' tag team part. Holy shit!
from Huntington Beach, California, weighing in at 282 pounds, Samoa Joe.
I know AJ said this was an old friend and that the friend owed him a favor, but Samoa Joe is in the NWA.
World-class competitor, one of the most well-rounded athletes sports entertainment's ever encountered.
The Samoan submission machine. Also a former NWA World Champion. Former Ring of Honor Champion. Former NXT Champion. Samoa Joe is the tag team partner of AJ Styles.
Dangerous man.
You could say that again, Cole. Samoa Joe is one of the most dangerous athletes in the pro wrestling scene today. And it looks like Nick Aldis may start things off with AJ Styles, both men who know each other so well. This is not the first time Nick Aldis and AJ Styles have shared a ring together. These two met back in Impact Wrestling when they were fighting for the TNA World title. It was at that night Nick Aldis didn't just beat AJ but forced him to leave TNA. And I don't think Nick Aldis is going to force AJ Styles to leave the NWA. And already the world champion seems to be reeling against AJ Styles here. And just like in their first encounter, Nick Aldis stunned into the corner, went for the clothesline, but Cesaro got the tag. And AJ backed Cesaro up onto the ropes. Remember, AJ got a win over Cesaro last week when they first met off in Cesaro's NWA debut. And it looks like Cesaro has not forgotten that loss. Oh, the power of the Swiss Cyborg.
Really needs to get to the corner and make a tag.
And Samoa Joe, you can tell he wants in. He wants to join this matchup.
AJ Styles made him pay there. Big time.
And now AJ with a huge Pele caught Cesaro right on the side of the head.
In off the tag.
And now in comes Samoa Joe. And a stun gun to Cesaro. And I have a feeling Nick Aldis may not want any of Samoa Joe, just like he may not want any part of AJ Styles. And look at this, the stiff jabs, the elbows of the Samoan submission machine.
It's no secret that quick tags lead to success in the
and now Samoa Joe with a buckle bomb to Cesaro.
The better their chances of winning.
And now Nick Aldis comes back into this matchup. And a clothesline takes down the NWA champion. And Samoa Joe follows it up with a senton.
There's the tag. If I was Joe, I'd stick to performing and stop the showboat.
And oh, another enziguri catches Nick Aldis right on the ear. Cover on the NWA World Champion, but not enough to beat him.
And no luck against Joe there.
And a stiff jab, another one.
He's one step ahead there. Great technical know-how.
And I don't think Nick Aldis ever has been in the ring with someone like Samoa Joe. But these two are no strangers to each other. These two are former tag team champions with one another back in Impact Wrestling. And now NWA World Champion Nick Aldis gets out of the ring as Cesaro comes back into this matchup. And look at Joe. Power bomb Cesaro to the mat. And now a tag to AJ Styles.
Escapes in a nick of time.
And Cesaro out of the ring. AJ able to catch him there. And AJ drops the knee on Cesaro, but I don't think he's finished. AJ with a frog splash, but Cesaro gets the knees up just in the nick of time. And now, oh no, AJ, ooh, had Cesaro's knee drove right into his liver. And now this is where Cesaro can start exacting his revenge after last week. And now Nick Aldis comes back into the match, and you gotta think Nick Aldis is probably proud. Cesaro may have weakened up AJ Styles. And now AJ starting to fight back against Nick Aldis. And now AJ trying to fight back to the best of his ability, but Nick Aldis, so versatile, so resilient. How can AJ Styles survive for much longer? And a winded up elbow. Oh, at the back of the neck. That's gonna hurt.
Comes in off the tag.
And AJ Styles looking a lot like Roadkill right now. Oh, a stiff chop. Now AJ floats over. This is what he used to defeat Cesaro last week, but Cesaro too close to the ropes. AJ made Cesaro tap out last week with that calf crusher, but Cesaro able to find a way to fend it off. And now Samoa Joe comes back into the ring. And Joe, who was probably looking for that Uranagi. Oh, a big boot from Joe. Or to Joe, I should say. And now Samoa Joe eats a European uppercut. Into a cover on the Samoan submission machine. Not enough. And now Joe back up to his feet. And the Samoan may very well just be pissed the hell off. Now Samoa Joe getting all the blood flowing right to his head. And now if I were Cesaro, I think for something big to finish off Samoa Joe. And now Joe, look at the power bomb Cesaro. Gets him back up to his feet. It gets him with the Uranagi. And this is starting to look like a bad territory for Cesaro. Oh, wait a minute, Joe looking to finish this match off with the Muscle Buster. Good night, ball game. Why is he tagging in AJ? Oh, AJ looking for the finishing touch to put down the Swiss Superman. AJ Styles, the move he used to defeat Nick Aldis. The Styles Clash. And Cesaro, I think he may have been too close to the ropes. I don't know why the ref didn't count then. But into a cover on Cesaro. But that was enough time for Cesaro to recover. And I don't think you may want to trade strikes with Cesaro, AJ. Look at, oh, Cesaro sidestepped that DDT. And a stiff uppercut yet again. And another European uppercut. And Cesaro, I don't know what he was looking for, but Styles able to come back with a great offensive fury. And now Styles has Cesaro up for the Ushi Garoshi.
I think AJ Styles is done playing.
And now AJ, I agree with you, Cole, sizes up Cesaro. I think he's finished playing games. Here we go. Cesaro, arms are trapped. Styles Clash. Into a cover, 2. And Samoa Joe is there to play guard. Nick Aldis hesitated to break up the count. But nevertheless, Cesaro falls to the Styles Clash. Now look at that. I don't know where Cesaro mustered up enough strength to lift a man almost 300 pounds and then connect with a European uppercut. But nevertheless, I applaud Cesaro and Nick Aldis for a valiant effort here tonight. But nevertheless, the debuting Samoa Joe and the phenomenal hometown hero AJ Styles are victorious here tonight in Atlanta, Georgia. And ladies and gentlemen, tonight has been red freaking hot. We crowned new NWA Tag Team Champions. We will go backstage soon to catch an interview with the new Tag Champions O'Reilly and Fish. But tonight, it's time. We've talked about it for weeks. It is now time to conclude NWA Power. Time to crown a new NWA National Champion. It's between Chris Adonis and Jay the God JTG. Who do y'all have your money on? I honestly don't know if I'll be able to call this one, but nevertheless, I have a feeling we're about to see a great clinic between two of the hardest working men in the NWA here today. Chris Adonis, who's defeated Timothy Thatcher and Drew Gulak to get to this match. JTG, who's defeated Zack Sabre Jr. and Eddie Kingston. JTG and Chris Adonis, who both deserve this opportunity, and one of them will have their names edged in the history books joining people like Cole Boom Boom Cabana, Willie Mack, the Cowboy James Storm, and many, many more men who have held the NWA National Championship. But only one of them can. I wish we had 2 titles so we could give it to the both of them. But it's time for competition, time to close out NWA Power, and let's go back to ringside. Atlanta, let me hear ya. And here is the self-proclaimed masterpiece, a member of Strictly Business, Chris Adonis.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
I like the beard, I must say. Wish mine connected like that.
Wrestling Alliance Non-Stop Championship. Making his way to the ring from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 265 pounds, Chris Adonis.
Chris Adonis as cocky as ever, but he has the skill and strength to back it up. He looks to be a champion. He looks to be a national champion. And if he beats JTG here tonight, that means Strictly Business holds another piece of gold. But if he wants the national title, he has to get past this guy.
Weighing in at 232 pounds, JTG.
Jay the God, JTG, who said he came to the National Wrestling Alliance for one reason and one reason only, and that was to be a champion. He came for gold. And he has that step. He has that one last step to take in order to get there. If you guys got your money on JTG, spam it in the chat. If you got your money on Chris Adonis, spam it in the chat.
That's something to be proud of, Cole. There's literally thousands of people competing across the globe right now. And of those thousands of people, he's the 5th best.
And both JTG, Chris Adonis have come a long, long way. That is the national championship, what both of these men are fighting for. It represents America. It represents this great nation that both of these men have lived and fought in. And here we go. Chris Adonis, JTG, NWA national title match. It's finally happening. Let's get it. Both men lock up. JTG has the headlock there. Chris Adonis off the ropes. And JTG reverses with a DDT. Huh, that rhymes. And JTG, look at this. Having some fun at Chris Adonis' expense. And a nice snap suplex takes down the self-proclaimed masterpiece into another cover, but not enough. And both of these men so evenly matched, same size, and possibly the same strength advantage. Both men have competed in some of the hardest hitting tournament matches that we have seen. Oh, and a heavy duty right. Yo, that one was right, Saxton. And remember, JTG could accept a count-out victory. Remember, it's pinfall, submission, disqualification, or count-out can crown a new champion. But I doubt JTG will want to win like that. JTG into another cover, only a count of 1. Now Chris Adonis trying to fight back. Oh, a stiff chop. Misses the drop kick was Adonis. And JTG misses that uppercut, and now Adonis gonna capitalize with a Fujiwara armbar, probably something he learned from his match with Timothy Thatcher.
He works his way out.
And now Adonis, what a neck breaker, takes down JTG. And a snapmare to follow it up. And now JTG at the arm. And now JTG's got to fight out of this, or he could be going out of this matchup. And Adonis, ooh, drives the knee into the gut. A second time. And now a reverse Russian leg sweep.
He's absorbed some damage already. It's nothing he hasn't been through before.
And Chris Adonis, I mean, if he locks in the Adonis lock, it could be over for JTG. Not many have escaped from that hold.
Look at this.
But now Adonis just going to look to display his strength.
Oh, foot just stomping down. Had it scouted.
And now Jay, nice stunner there. But Adonis able to fight back. On a kick to the back, but JTG just shrugged it off. And JTG, what a spine buster. And now JTG full out of steam, a hesitation drop kick.
What's he gonna do? Hit quick pin attempt here.
Into a cover on Adonis to be the new champion. No, not gonna be it. I think both of these men have what it takes to go late into this matchup. Now Chris Adonis has JTG set up in the ropes yet again. And now a Northern Light suplex into the bridge, but JTG had his foot on the rope. Incredibly smart by Jay the God. And now look at that. That knee was certainly used as a weapon. And Adonis, all he has to do is hit that Adonis lock and it could be all over. But JTG comes back after that. And now JTG gonna look for something. And the shout out takes down Adonis. Is it enough to get him the title? No, Adonis too close to the damn rope. And now Adonis, oh wait a minute, he's got the Adonis lock out of nowhere. Just grab the arms, torque on the spine and neck and back. And the fingers are locked as well. What can JTG do? This is for a championship, you can't submit. I don't think JTG is gonna tap, but he may pass out from the pain. JTG, he's able to break it. Yes, he is.
He may have broken free, Cole, but I assure you the damage has already been done.
Straight punt.
Now JTG trying to fight back. His Masters has the arm of JTG yet again. But JTG with a straight right. And JTG gonna look for a decapitator. He's feeling it. He's feeling the hype. Come on, JTG. Win it for us here in New York. Come on, brother.
And look at this.
And he has him up. Musters the strength. East River Crossing. Is that enough to win the national championship? Hook of the leg. Shoulders are down. No! Adonis barely rolled the right shoulder up. And now Adonis, oh, caught him right on the knee. Or should I say the face. And JTG, like Apollo versus Rocky, and right now Rocky doesn't have a shot.
He's expressing pain now. I'm not sure how he's even time to end this.
And now JTG musters up enough strength. Drops Adonis with that Canadian neck breaker. Into a cover to be the new national champion. Two. No, another shoulder up. How much more can Chris Adonis endure? It looks like JTG gonna go all or nothing for this match.
Here we go.
And a nice splash there. And now he's saying it's really time to end it.
Going for it again.
Once again, the East Side River Crossing.
Meet him at the pay window. Did you guys
Ball game. Knocked it out of the park. Good night, Chris Adonis. JTG is the new NWA. No, he's not. 3 of JTG's biggest moves but they didn't put down Chris Adonis. And now Adonis trying to fight back, come back, anything he could possibly do. And now Adonis gonna go all or nothing himself. And got the knees up with JTG. And now JTG with the shout out, the sling blade connects. Quickly picks Adonis back up for a third time, the East Side River crossing. Is this enough? Is Adonis finished? Do we have a new national champion? Yes, we do, and it's JT freaking G, baby. JTG, Jay the God, is the new NWA national champion. JTG beats Chris Adonis in a hard-fought physical battle. Adonis disappointed that he's not walking home with the national title, but it's all not for nothing. JTG and Chris Adonis put up one hell of a fight. They come so far for so long, and in the end, they both had an opportunity. Either one of them could have been champion, but at the end, the New York brother brings the crown back to the kingdom. And with that said, ladies and gentlemen, that is all that we have for NWA Power. We crowned new NWA Tag Team Champions. We saw the debut of Samoa Joe, and we crowned a new NWA National Champion and Jay the God, JTG. Comment down below which one was your guys' greatest moment, what you guys liked, and what you thought was match of the night. With that said, I will see you all for AEW Dynamite. Be sure to tune in later this week for the AEW pay-per-view Double or Nothing. We will see the NWA Women's Championship defended in our opening match between Kamile and Thunder Rosa. The AEW Women's Championship will be contested as Hikaru Shida and Britt Baker face off in the semi-main event. And the AEW World Heavyweight title, the Machine Brian Cage, the challenger, the champion Kenny Omega. One battle for the ages you do not want to miss. So with that said, I will see you all for AEW, the final episode of AEW for Season 1. With that said, goodbye, mwah, and good damn night. Bang!